vegan. I make a new sauce today, a new dressing, and I always make dressings ahead of time. Here I have these glasses. They are so helpful. Yeah. I just buy anything in a glass, like a cucumber or so, pickled cucumber, and then I save the glass. I don't need so many, but some are really good. And if I'm asked what I use as kitchen tools, I begin with a cutting board and a chef's knife. And these are so important because I can store away the dressing for a week or so, 4 to 5 days safe, and maybe a week. And then I can always make a quick and easy salad with these dressings, and from time to time make a new dressing, and then I have a whole variety of new recipes for salads. Of course, not every dressing goes with every salad. There begins to become interesting. But the dressing can add a nice quality to a salad, can add nutrition and flavor and variety of ingredients. Today I make a sesame seed dressing. I tried that on some salads before. I've tried other sesame seed dressings, tahini dressings, you might want to call it. But today I make a new one on a very simple base with these sesame seeds. That is a little bit more than half a cup. I want to make a little bit more. Yeah. As I said, so I need a little bit more for one salad only. I don't need that much. Yeah, it's a lot. Sesame seeds goes a long way. It's full of iron and calcium and protein, and it's a wonderful nutrient ingredient, and you can get it everywhere very expensive. Sesame is a wonderful ingredient. In Asia, they use it a lot in their salads and dressings, and so sesame seeds, tahini, ground sesame seed, basically. Can use that too, is amazing. And it's also nice, it adds these minerals. For example, with spinach, I made a spinach recipe recently where I added sesame dressing, this kind of dressing, and in your spinach, with spinach you cannot, for example, absorb the minerals from the spinach itself, the iron, there is iron in spinach, but you cannot absorb it from the spinach because there is oxalates, the special salt, in the spinach that makes it difficult for the body to absorb the spinach mineral. But then you add some sesame seed or tahini, and then you have the minerals. So spinach is healthy anyway. It's a green. All the greens are super healthy. But you can't get the minerals from the spinach so much. Yeah? I mean, not the iron. But you get it from sesame seed. So sesame seed is a wonderful combination for many greens, especially. And that's for that reason, for these kind of reasons. It's an amazing ingredient also. So I put the sesame seeds into the blender. I have to blend it twice because it is so hard. Sesame seeds are hard. Yeah. Nuts are soft, they are high in fat. Seeds are usually harder, especially sesame seeds, and they have more protein and a different flavor. And because of the different flavor, you also need some other seasonings for the seeds, for the sesame seeds. Here I have lime, a small lime without the peel. And I will not use all of it. I will begin with half of it or so. I leave the other half out of the blender before, almost the half, because I know for one, sour ingredient in the sesame dressing is nice to have. Yeah. You can take a lemon if you don't have a lime. I prefer the lime here as I have it, and it adds a little bit of bite. And the sesame seeds also, they have a bite, they have a bitter flavor to that, the earth flavor. To balance it a little bit, a lime seems to be even better than lemon. But lemon is okay, but not too much. If you do too much, you overwhelm again that earth flavor, that wonderful warm earth flavor. Lemon has a cold flavor to it. And it can overshadow this wonderful earth tone from the sesame seeds. So it's nice, but not too much. So I will be careful, I can always add. I taste it afterwards, the first blending I taste it, and I decide if I need more lemon or lime. So that's the lime. So sesame seeds and lime, that's the easy thing. And now I have a basic addition of salt. As you see, it's a large teaspoon of salt, even a little bit more. and chili powder. Chili powder is, this one is pretty hot. It's bird's eye chili. Different kinds of chili, you can take more or less, whatever you have. But chili is for the same reason that I use lime over lemon here, instead of chili instead of pepper, even more so than the lemon, because you know you have this bite in the sesame seeds, and the chili also has this bite, this acuteness as compared to the pepper. The pepper is hot, chili is hot, both are good for the dressing, but I would make it a little bit finer with chili if I have, and lime if I have. So salt a lot, chili a little bit. Yeah. So that's the standard sour and hot, yeah, for the dressing. And then I added some dates. 2 dates I have here, as you can see, 2 dates. Yeah. That makes the lime a little bit more gentle, and it adds a certain complexity to the sesame flavor, same as these 2 here. I have a onion powder, not too much, a little bit, and a paprika, not too much. So these 3 here, paprika, onion powder, and dates, they add a little bit of this oneness. You know this umami flavor, umami from Japan in the 50s, they invented the so-called fifth flavor. And that is the flavor they call the whole flavor, addressing all the taste buds at the same time. There's a little bit of myth to it, but it doesn't matter. If soy sauce, for example, some people put in a soy sauce in a sesame dressing, and that is a nice one because it has this umami, Japanese umami character. And I have no soy sauce here because I think I can a little bit make it up with dates, onion powder, and paprika. Also, the chili powder, and the salt also play into this game, but I can get it a little bit with dates, onion powder, and paprika. You could also add, if you want to go further into the umami direction, mustard seeds. I use that in previous recipes, or also garlic. Also play into this umami direction. So you could go further here. I just keep it a little bit limited. I make it a little bit more basic. But here the date, the onion powder, and the paprika, they are these umami additions here. And the salt and the chili pepper are pretty classic. Yeah, for many dressings I use salt and pepper or salt and chili. Just adding to the seeds and the nuts and the lemon or the lime, I add pepper and salt, or chili and salt. Yeah. So that's the basic story here. Now I'll add some water, and I begin with a little bit of water only, just a cup or so, because I want to begin with a smaller amount, because the blender is then easier. I need less time, because when you have more water, the blades, the sesame seeds escape the blades more easily. They go up and the blades are down. So with less water, it takes less time to blend. Blender dance. I would say in the first blending, I might need a second one, because especially with sesame seed, if you don't get it really blended down, broken down into very smooth and creamy, and then you have a different flavor, really. It makes a big difference, especially with sesame seeds. They're a little bit hard. But I will check the flavor now, if I can add more lime or whatever. Let's see. It looks good so far. It might be still a little bit more blending needed, but let's see the flavor first now. Looks nice. Wow. I like that a lot. So in previous recipes with spinach, salad or so, you can find it already on my YouTube channel. I have used the same dressing with different amounts of onion powder, chili powder, paprika, lime, lemon. But this one really seems to cut. It's really better, because what I want, as I indicated before, I want this umami kind of wholesome oneness. Yeah, sesame seeds should be in the foreground. It should be the main flavor. It's a sesame seed dressing, pretty clear. And the other ingredients, the other spices here, they should rather bring that flavor forth a little, make it blossom up a little bit. Yeah, make it rounder. Bring it in the foreground. And so I cannot use too much lemon, too much salt. I have to use the right amount. I guess this one is pretty close. Yeah. So I will blend it one more time, and it is a little bit thick. So I might have. I could add a little bit more. Let me see. Maybe I can use the whole of the lime right away. I'm not sure. I have to analyze, and especially when it's 7 ingredients, it's not completely trivial and to taste everything. But I can do that one more time to find out if I might use a little bit more of the lime. I would say everything, yeah. Lime goes in there. A bit more water, not too much. So I have 1.5 cups now, not too much for sure. Nice amount of dressing if it works. One more blender dance. Yeah, I still taste while I'm dancing, and it comes back to my mind, the flavor. And I think I have enough salt. That's now clear. Yeah? Analyzing such a whole 7 ingredients flavor is a little bit job, but I think the salt is good. Yeah. So it might have changed now with the water. I don't think so, but the lime might have been a good choice. Especially lime and lemon. Lime and salt, they are often related, or salt and lemon, they are related. If you have a little bit more lemon or a little bit more salt, all of a sudden it might be too lemony, or the other way around. Too much lemon, all of it too salty. And that can be related. So, let's see. Texture is nice, yeah, it's runny. Well, that's a good thing. And you put it in the refrigerator, it will always thicken up a little bit, usually, because it sits a moment, and then the seeds they soak a little bit more, and then they thicken up. The water goes into the seeds, the remaining seeds, and so it's good to be a little bit runny. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. I'll show you right away. It's a very nice dressing. It has a little bite. It has a power. It's strong. It's runny for tender leafy greens. Wow, I like it. Here, that's what it looks like. See? You see the creaminess? Goes right into my glass. It's a perfect amount. So, yeah, after trying some recipes with it, yeah, changing a little bit here and there, my intuition was spot on, right? The right amount here. Well, I'm happy I tried it, a sesame seed dressing, a new one. I have some others on my channel. You can always go to YouTube and look for just search line, then MD vegan, and then you put in sesame or sesame dressing, and you find different kinds of sesame dressing with some salads always. Sorry, where I use that. And so you can find a little bit a way through these many recipes I have now on my channel. I'm writing a book right now where I go through all these recipes and make a little bit of order to it, but still it's easy to find it, the recipes, when they put the name of the ingredients, the main ingredients, into the title, the YouTube search, and then you find the recipes where they are in the title. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.